boys, coming to you from the pool today. We're going to read a book today about baseball. It's called Field of Peace from Joyce Meyer. Every day Zoo was buzzing with excitement. It was baseball season, and the Wilds were on their way to winning the championship. "Watch out, Gabby! Here comes my crazy ball!" Boyd shouted from the pitcher's mound. Then he swung his arm wildly, and the ball zigzagged through the air toward Gabriella Goose. The umpire yelled, "Strike three!" "Great game!" Arnold Armadillo shouted. "We win again!" Boyd cheered as he did a little victory dance. "Thank you, God, for a great game!" The next day, Boyd's picture was in the newspaper. "Winning the championship would be the most awesome thing in the entire world," Boyd said. "I've waited my whole life for this." But you're only 7, Harley reminded him. Boyd couldn't wait to win that trophy. "Time to play ball!" the umpire shouted. The players took their places on the field. Boyd stood on the mound, and every time he pitched the ball, it zigged and zagged and zoomed through the air, striking out each batter. Arnold cheered, "Way to go, crazy ball, Boyd!" It was another exciting game, and the Wilds were ahead until it was Arnold's turn at bat. Arnold marched up to the plate. Just as he was about to swing, a bumblebee landed on his nose. Arnold wriggled and jiggled and jumped all around trying to get it off. And instead of Arnold hitting the ball hit Arnold. Where did Arnold go?" Harley asked Coach Pouch. "Right there," Coach said, pointing to a large, bumpy-looking ball sitting next to home plate. "That's how armadillos protect themselves when they're scared." And for the rest of the game, whenever the ball got too close, "I got it! I got it!" He didn't get it. For the first time that season, the Wilds lost a game. Arnold felt terrible. Boyd felt worse. He really wanted to win that trophy. Coach patted Arnold on the back. "Don't worry," he said. "The next game will be better." But it wasn't. The same thing happened again and again. "It's okay. You can come out now, Arnold. The game is over." "Arnold's going to ruin our chances of winning the championship," Boyd grumbled as he stormed off the field. The next day, Boyd showed up early for the final game, accidentally startling the groundskeeper. "It's a skunk," and he got scared, and now it doesn't smell too great. When Coach arrived, he decided to move the game to Critters Field. "Boyd, can you stay and let the rest of the team know where we are playing?" "Sure, Coach," Boyd said, covering his nose. Look, he even has a clothespin on his nose. As the players arrived, Boyd told them to go to Critters Field and check their names off his list. Finally, the only name that was left was Arnold's. "If he doesn't show up soon, I'll be late," Boyd grumbled. As Boyd stood there waiting, he started to imagine what would happen if Arnold didn't show up at all. It's their team, minus Arnold not being there, would maybe make them be in first place of the championship. Boyd really wanted to win that trophy, so he ignored the sinking feeling in his stomach and left without telling Arnold the game was moving to Critters Field. "Hello? Where is everyone?" The championship game was underway at Critters Field, and Boyd was feeling worse than ever. In fact, his insides were zigzagging more than his crazy ball. Every time he looked at the baseball, all he could see was Arnold's face staring back at him. Coach called a timeout and gathered the team together. Without Arnold, we seem to have lost our spirit, he said. I miss him, said Haley. I wonder why he didn't come. Boyd was afraid to tell his friends the truth, but he couldn't keep his secret any longer. It's because I didn't tell him the game moved to Critter's Field, Boyd confessed. I thought we might have a better shot at the championship without him. But it wouldn't be much fun to win without Arnold, said Harley. Coach put his arm around Boyd. When we make good decisions that please God, we feel calm and peaceful inside. Do you feel peaceful about leaving Arnold behind? No, Boyd said. I do not feel peaceful. I feel absolutely, positively awful. You know how the umpire makes all the important decisions in a game? Said Coach. Well, I know a great umpire that will help you make good decisions in life. That umpire's name is Peace. But where does peace come from? Haley asked. It doesn't come from winning, having trophies, or being in the newspaper, Coach said. It comes from doing things that make God happy, Boyd shouted as he ran off the field. Where are you going? Harley called after him. To get Arnold! It was the final inning and the Wilds were behind when Arnold nervously stepped up to the plate. The bases were loaded and his team had to score. Once again, as the baseball came whizzing in his direction, Arnold got scared and rolled up into a ball. But this time, as he dropped the bat, he heard a small crack. Arnold hit the ball. As the crowd in the stands cheered, Boyd yelled, "Roll, Arnold, roll!" And that's just what Arnold did. He rolled as fast as he could around the bases to first, to second, first, to second, all the way to home plate. Safe! The Wilds won the game. Boyd felt very good about winning the trophy, but even better than that, he felt peaceful. We always